Hello students, today we are going to start chapter 11, that is fundamental concepts of algebra. Our first topic is variable. Students, the value of the variable changed. For example, if there are two equations, the value of x is here minus 1 upon 2. But if the equation is changed, x plus 2, then the value of x is changed. Variables are those quantities whose values are changed. Variables mostly come in the form of x, y, z, a, b and c. Next one is constants. Students, constants are those quantities that cannot be changed, that can be constant. For example, maths numbers, for example 1, 2, 3, 5, the values of these constants cannot be changed. The values of variables are changed according to the equation, but the value of constant is not changed. Student, next is term. A term may be a single number or a single variable. For example, term 3 is simple constant, this is a term. X, constant variable, that is also a term, and it is the combination of constant and variables is also a term. For example, 4x, 5y, these are the combinations of two things, that is constant and variable, and this is also a term. Next, student, like terms. Like terms are those terms whose values are equal. For example, here there are you have to add. For example, here x power is not is given, that means the value of x is 1. If you add these two terms, value of x is 1, y is 1. If you add, then you will get 2. Next, again x power 2, that means again here power is 2. That means these two are the like terms. Students, if the powers of the variables are equal, then the terms are the like terms. For example, if next is unlike terms. If there are two terms, for example, here the power of x is 2, but here the power of x is 2 and the y is 1. If we add, then we get 3. That means here the power is 2. Total power of the variable is 2, but here the total power of the variable is 3. That means these are not the like terms because the powers are not same. Next, student, algebraic expression. Algebraic expression is the combination of terms. Terms means the combination of terms, constant plus variables. Algebraic expression. For example, the examples are given in your book. 5x square plus 6xy, 5x square plus 6xy plus 9y. Student, this is the algebraic expression because it is the combination of terms. For example, here constant, variable, constant, variable, constant, and next one is variable. That means the combination of the terms is called the algebraic expression. If you will add 2, 3 or 4 terms, then the algebraic expression is given. Next one is factor. Students, we already know about the factor. For example, the factor of 12. That means 12 comes in which table? First one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. These are the factors of the 12. Then how can we find the factor if term is given, that is constant and variable is given? If we have to find out the factors of 5ab, then first of all find the mathematical 5. The factor of 5 is 5. Next is variables. Here a, first of all write down the separately terms a, b. Next is combination of terms a, b. These are called the factors of 5ab. Student, next is coefficient. For example, equation is given 5x square y plus 6y plus 7z. Here, what is the coefficient? What is the coefficient of x square y? Here, the coefficient of first term is 5. Coefficient means maths number. In simple way, it's maths number. That means the coefficient of first equation is 5, the coefficient of second is 6, and the coefficient of third is 7. Next student, let's do the exercise 11.1. First sum, write the numerical factors of the following term. Student, first sum is given and you have to write down the numerical coefficients. Numerical means maths. Here we have to write down the numerical coefficients. Here all are the variables. Only what is here? Numerical 9. That means 9 is the answer. 9 is the numerical coefficient of this equation. In the same way, you can solve the other two parts. Next, second, write the algebraic expressions of the following. Students, in written way is given and you have to write down in maths form. First one is minus 4 is subtracted from. Minus 4 is subtracted from sum of x and y. Student, if there is from present, that means first of all we have to write down the second term, that is sum of x plus y, because here from is given. We have to write down x plus y. Next is minus 4 is subtracted from the sum of two terms. Sum of two terms minus 4. Here students, if there is minus 1 is above the bracket and next, that means minus multiplied minus becomes the plus. That means answer is x plus y plus 4. Next students, third part, same sum, second sum, third part. Product of 4x and y is divided by 2x. Product of 4x and y is divided by 2x. Product means multiply. Here we have to multiply 4x multiply by y. Students, if there is multiplication in the variables, then you can simply write 4xy. That means 4 multiplied by x multiplied by y is divided by 2x. This term is divided by 2x. Divided by 2x. In this way, you can solve. Next students, one term is given and you have to write down the coefficients. Third part, minus 19 x square y cube z square u is given and you have to write down the coefficient of these two terms. Students, how you can write the coefficient? You have to write down the minus x. So skip that terms and write down the other terms. Minus is given here, so skip the minus. Next one is 19. 19 is not written here, so write down the 19. Next, x power 2 is given, but here x power 1 is given. That means only you have to write down 1. Next, y is not given, z and u also not given, so write down y cube z square u. This is the coefficient of the minus x. Students, how can you write? Just subtract this term from the above and write down the another numbers. Here students, you have to find out the coefficients of x square. How can you find? First of all, minus is there, minus 19. X square is present here and x square is also present here. So skip that one and write down the another term, y cube z square and u. This is the coefficient of the x square. Student, next, you have to write down the monomial and binomial and trinomial. First of all, let us understand what are the monomial, binomial and trinomial. Students, if there is only one term, there is only one term, that is called the monomial. Mono means one. These are called the monomial. Mono means one. If there are two terms separated by plus, that means there are two terms, 1 and 2. Plus and there na, that means two terms. If two terms, then binomial. Bi means two. That means two terms is binomial. Student, next is trinomial. Trinomial. If there are three terms, then it's trinomial. X plus y square plus 7z. There are three terms, 1, 2, 3. So this is trinomial. Student, monomial is 1. If there is only one term, then it is called monomial. If there are two terms separated by minus or plus, then they're binomial. And if there are three terms, then it's trinomial. Student, next is polynomial in one variable. Next, discuss about the polynomials. Polynomials. First one is the polynomial in one variable. Student, if the degree of the variable is 1, then it is polynomial in one variable. If there is degree only 1, then it is polynomial in one variable. And student, if the degree of the variables are 2, for example 3 plus xy, okay, here the power of x is 1, y is also 1, when we will add, you will get 2. That means the power is 2. So it is polynomial in 2 variables. Next is polynomial in 3 variables. Students, if the power of the variable is 3, then it is polynomial in 3 variables. For example, 3 plus x square y, that is 3, 2 plus 1, 3, that means this is polynomial in 3 variables. Students, our first part is, we have to write down whether the term is in monomial, binomial or trinomial. If the only one term is present, that means monomial. If 2 terms, then binomial. Student, in second sum, 3 terms are given, 15 plus, but it is binomial. Why it is binomial? Because student, these two are same, these two are the constant, so we can add easily 15 plus 7a plus 5. Add these two terms, 7a plus 20. Now there are only 2 terms, that means this is binomial. Next student, third sum, 18x cube divided by 6x. Here you say that there are 2 terms, but we can write monomial. Why? Students, if you will cut out, x will be subtracted, here only 1, 6 3 the 18. That means the answer is 6x square. That means this is only one term monomial. Student, if the terms are separated by division and multiplication, then there is only one term. But if the terms are separated by plus, minus, then there are 2 terms. Next student, last one. Consider an algebraic expression. Algebraic expression is given and you have to write down the answer. (19x square plus 5xy cube z minus 12x square y minus 15xy plus 10. Students, our first part is write down the number of terms. That means you have to write down the number of terms 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, because all the terms are separated by plus and minus. So there are 5 terms. Next is write down the numerical coefficient of xy. Students, here numerical is given. That means you have only write the maths number. Coefficient of xy. In xy what is present here? Plus 15. That means the numerical coefficient of xy is minus 15. Student, next term is that how can we add or subtract the algebraic expression. Let's do the next exercise, that is 11.2. Write down the statement of the first sum. Add the following. First one is ABC minus 14ABC minus 8ABC. Students, first of all, see that the variables are same or not. If the variables in all the terms are same, then we can add easily. If the variables are not same, then we can't add. Variables are same, ABC, ABC and ABC. Just common. Take common and write down the here. Nothing is here, that means 1 is here. If nothing is here, that means 1. So 1 minus 14 minus 8. Okay, now minus 14 and minus 8. Add 1 minus 22 ABC. Students, now 1 plus 1 minus 22. If there is one sign of plus and one sign of minus, then you will subtract. 22 minus 1 becomes 21. But how can we write the sign? If the sign is minus with the bigger term, then write down the minus. The bigger term sign you have to write down the here. The bigger term sign is minus. Minus is with 22. So the answer is minus 21 ABC. Next students, second sum. Simplify the following. The statement is ABC minus 53 ABC minus 15 ABC plus 34 ABC minus 19 ABC. Students, our first step is to see that the variables are same or not. Let's see. ABC, all are ABC. So take common ABC and write down the numericals, coefficients. Here it's 1 minus 53 minus 15 plus 34 minus 19. Students, mark the lines that are minus. Minus, mark. Add these terms. 34 plus 1 becomes the 35. Next, add these terms. Minus 53 minus 15 minus 19 becomes minus 87 ABC. Now students, one term is of positive sign and the next term is of negative sign. So subtract these two terms and you will get 52. The sign, which is the sign with the bigger term? The bigger term sign is minus. So write down minus ABC. Student, next. In here only one term is given and in the next sum two terms are given. Then how can we add the two terms? A square B square minus 5 A square B square C plus 3 A square B C and 17 A square B square plus 35 A square B square C minus 23 A square B C. Students, here first of all write down the plus in place of and put in the brackets terms. 40, 34 minus 5 A square B square C plus 3 A square B C plus next is 17 A square B square plus 35 A square B square C minus 23 A square B C. Students, let's see that here two terms having the equal variables. For example, here A square B square, A square B square, A square B square C, A square B square C, and the last one is A square B C. Now add. Students, if same variable, put in one bracket. 34 plus 17 A square B square. Next term, which is minus 5 plus 35. Minus 5 plus 35 A square B square C. Next, again put sign. Next one is plus 3 minus 23. Plus 3 minus 23 A square B C. Now students, add 34 plus 17 becomes 51 A square B C. Sorry, A square B square. Next student, minus 5 plus 35 becomes 30 plus 30 A square B square C. And last one is plus 3 minus 23, that means minus 20 A square B C. Student, now here it's plus sign but in the bracket is minus. Whenever one sign is of plus and the other is of negative and there is multiplication in between, then you put the negative sign. The answer is 51 A square B square plus 30 A square B square C minus 20 A square B C. Next student, fourth part, subtract the following. Here the statements are given and we have to subtract the terms. First one is 5 minus 5A square from minus 3A square. Students, from means first of all you have to write down the second term, that is minus 3a square. Subtract from which term? Minus 5a square. Students, one is negative and another is also negative. There is multiplication, one is in the bracket and another is outside the bracket. That means minus minus, if minus minus multiply, then it becomes plus. Minus 3a square plus 5a square. Now my subtract 5 minus 3. First of all, see the variables a square and a square. That means we have subtract 5 minus 3, 2a square. This is the answer. Next student, fifth part. Again we have to do here subtraction. Statement is 18ab square c plus 23ab square minus b cube from 23ab square c minus 9b cube. Student, again here from is present. That means first of all you have to write down this term. Write down 23ab square c minus 9b square. Then subtraction. After that put the bracket and write down the first term, that is 18ab square c plus 23ab square minus b cube. Student, now outside the bracket minus, if outside the bracket minus sign is present, then all the signs in the bracket changes. 23ab square c minus 9b cube. Here in the bracket 18 is of positive sign but outside is minus, so it becomes the minus 18ab square c. Again is of positive sign but minus sign is outside the bracket, so it becomes the minus 23ab square. Next is negative, becomes the positive, plus b cube. Now, is there any term having the variable a b square c? Yes, 18. So underline it. Now 23 minus 18 a b square c. Next again. Next is b cube. Is there any term having the b cube? Yes, there is one term having the b cube. That means minus 9 plus 1 b cube. There is nothing in the b cube. That means 1 is present here. Now next only one term is present. That means minus 23 ab square. Now subtract 23 minus 18 and you will get the answer. Student, next last sum is, that is find the perimeter of a triangle whose sides are given. Student, first of all, what is perimeter? Perimeter is the sum of all the sides, and triangle having the three sides. Here we have to find out the perimeter and sides are given. First side is 3x plus 4y minus z. Next is x plus 4y plus 5z, and the third term is this. Now you have to find out the perimeter. So first of all write down the perimeter. Side 1 is given, 2 is given, 3 is given. Perimeter of triangle is equals to S1 plus S2 plus S3. What is S1 here? 3x plus 4y minus z, plus second term is x plus 4y plus 5z. Next student, third side is 4x minus 3y plus 7z. Now first of all put the sign 4y minus z. Now the signs remain the same because outside the bracket here it's plus, so sign in the bracket remains the same. The sign will change if minus is present outside the bracket. Next student, again addition is here, 4x minus 3y plus 7z. Now see, is there any x variable present? Yes, 3x plus x plus 4x. 3 plus 1 4, 4 plus 1 4 plus 4 8, that means 8x. Next 4y plus 4y minus 3y. 4 plus 4 8, 8 minus 3 5 plus 5y. Next student, last term is z minus z plus 5z plus 7z. 7. First of all, add these terms. 7 plus 5 becomes 12 and minus z, that means minus 1, that means plus 11z. In this way, you can do the addition and subtraction. Thank you.